Hello everyone, day 17. Very cold here today. Because apparently you need to know about the weather. I listened to the same CD again today, so don't have to worry about music because I told you about it yesterday. I've done that awkward thing again where I think, possibly, I've stopped in the middle of a scene. I'm not sure yet. The scene might break there, it might not. I don't know. See, because what's actually happened now is I've put my protagonist in deep doo-doo, and I'm not quite sure how to get him out of it again. Yeah. See, this is where an outline would come in really handy, but I think that if I'd had an outline, this situation wouldn't have come about, and it's very typical of me. People who know me know I love this kind of thing. This kind of danger and drama and, oh my god, no, how could this have happened? Sort of thing. So, yeah, okay, it's predictable for me, for people who know me, but yeah, I've had some good twists and turns. Another one jumped out at me today and hit me wham right in the face. And I actually kind of paused at the keyboard like this, like, what? What? When did this become part of the story? But yeah, I wrote 2,604 words, which brings me to 44,796. So I'm very near to 50 now. I'm not going to stop when I hit 50. I know a couple of people who have done that, and that's fine, it's their choice, but I'm not going to do that. I say I know a couple. I know one. But she kicked everyone's butt. Anyway, origin. Nano, novel. I've actually had the character on my brain for days now, which is wonderful. He is one of my favourite characters of all time of my creation, which sounds really, kind of up myself, but I've had the character for a while, how can I not really like the character? So yeah, I'm happy. I decided to throw him in for Nano. Right, where did I leave? Oh yes, he got dragged out of the room by his ankle. I won't laugh through all of this today. That wasn't very good. Yesterday I laughed through all the explanations of woe and danger. So yeah, they drag him out of the room, and they don't really do anything to him. They start heading out of the cellar. I think he growls at one of them, and they do hit him in the back, but yeah, so they come to the stairs. The staircase leading out of the cellar, or this part of the cellar. There's another underground part of the mansion where the vampires go during the day. Obviously, they don't go down in like the dingy dungeons where they keep the werewolves, because that would be a bit lame. These are vampires with standards, class. They wear the finest clothing and have the best furniture, la-di-da-di-da. Right. So yeah, but before they go up the stairs, the vampires put a bag over Cole's head, which seems a bit strange. It's like, why bother? You're not going to some secret location, but Cole figures out on the way up that he can't actually see where he's going, and this bag kind of smells. It's got like the scent of other wolves and blood and stuff in it, so he can't really smell either. So if by some chance he did manage to get free, he wouldn't know where the hell he was going. It might seem a bit crap, but whatever. They also cuff his hand in front of him, because they're going up into the mansion now, and it turns out they're actually going to one of the leaders' rooms, the vampire who knocked Cole down. But yeah, they're not going to take any chances, especially since they actually leave him alone with her. Leave her alone with him. She takes the bag off his head, obviously, because I wasn't going to do a whole scene with this bag over Cole's head. And he was getting very annoyed very quickly that it was there. I can imagine what that would feel like, but probably not very nice. The vampire's name is Kristiana. She's not English either. She's blonde. I don't know if that means anything. I'm getting a feeling that she's Russian, something like that. As I play Cole right now, he is an extremely talented linguist. He knows dozens of languages. He actually translates for a living. That's what he does. So he works from home. He translates. So I'm getting the feeling that he started to learn languages in order to always be in the know with what's going on around him. Cole does like to know what's going on. He doesn't like, having a situation out of his hands. But yeah, anyway. The vampires leave him alone with Kristiana. The grunts leave the room. And she's creepy. My god. She's so strange. She asks Cole for his name, and he won't give her his name. And there's some very, very odd dialogue that I wasn't quite sure what to write, where she says, if you don't give me a name, I'll have to make one for you, and what I have to do then is, this sounds really horrible to say, carve it into you, so you'll remember it. Yeah, obviously he gives his name up after that. He just says Cole. She's like, see, was that so hard? She might have been, bluffing, but he wasn't going to take the risk, That would have been unnecessary. So he's like, okay, use your brain. That wouldn't have been necessary. I'll cooperate here. She's a bit touchy. She keeps touching his face, which I don't like. That's very, very odd. It's very twisted. I don't like it. She says, do you know who I am? And he says, yes. She says, oh really? Who am I then? And he says, you're one of the leaders of this coven. And in his head, he thinks, and you killed Sebastian. But he keeps that to himself. And she says, clever boy. Touching his face again. Stop it. And she says, Alexander spilled our secrets, I see. Alexander being the human, who is dead now. And then she came up with this dialogue that it was more dialogue from her that I did not expect. This happens to me when I write villains, when I write antagonists. They tend to catch me off guard a lot with the dialogue that comes out of their mouths. She says, Alexander spilled our secrets, just as you will spill your packs. I really didn't expect that. I didn't know she was going to want that. Cole kicks up a fuss immediately, says no and grabs at her and goes to kick her. It's always a good idea to kick the villain. Why do my heroes always do that? He doesn't actually kick her because she slams him back against the wall, and she says, you will. I will ask, you will tell, and I will be thankful. If you do not, I will be deeply, deeply disappointed, and believe me, you do not want me to be disappointed. So that sounds very ominous, and that's actually where I left it. As I said, I'm not quite sure what to do. I've dumped Cole in this deep water, and I don't know where the lifeline is to throw him. Yeah, I've got a few ideas about what he might do. But as it is, this was not in his history when I wrote out his RPG bio. This situation, this entire sequence of events did not happen. So yeah, I'll have to edit his past as I play him now, because I want this to be his canon. I want this to be, what actually happened, because I like it, And yeah, so none of this had happened. It won't change how I play him. So I do have to be careful about how far I go, but I also want to be true to the story and the feel of these coven vampires. So I'm not sure what will happen. I'm not sure what rating this would end up as. Yeah, I'm apologizing to all of my characters right now. Oh yeah, there's still no sign of Elizabeth. He will ask where she is, and that will come up. Fear not. If you like Elizabeth, I don't personally, but Cole cares about her in some respect, so I have to be true to that. And also, I made her, so I have to stick with her. Running out of time once again. My God, how is it that I talk for 10 minutes every damn time? Yeah, I'm gonna go now. I have to go to work soon, so yay. I would probably write more again today if I didn't have to work, but I'll have to wait till tomorrow now. But I work early in the morning, so yeah. Here's hoping I can go somewhere. I know where I'm going. Here's hoping I can find the path again, because right now I'm lost in the woods going, where am I? Weird analogies aside, I'm gonna go now. Okay, so I will see you all tomorrow on day 18. Okay, be safe everyone. Take care. Bye.